Ontario's annual Sunshine List landed to much salacious glee on Friday morning. The annual report, detailing every public servant in the province who makes more than $100,000 a year, provides much fodder for reporters and politicos. But how much of an accurate gauge is it really, and what's it really worth? This year, the list topped 100,000 people for the first time, actually climbing over 111,000. But here's why there are some serious problems and questions about that list. The list was first created in 1996, so $100,000 back then would be worth about $142,000 in 2015. So, if the list had been indexed to inflation, the Liberal government says there would be fewer than 20,000 people on the 2014 Sunshine List, a reduction of almost 83%. Then there was also a weird fluke in 2014 that artificially increased the number of people on the list. That calendar year, for some reason, ended up with 27 instead of 26 paychecks for public servants. That added an extra 2,200 Ontario public service employees to the list, and that doesn't even start to include the broader public sector, like cities, school boards, and hospitals. There's also something voyeuristic about the whole thing. Looking up your neighbor or your kids' best friend's parents' salary. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but what does it really add to the public good? The New Democrats have long called for a hard salary cap of $418,000 a year, twice the premier's salary. In December, the Grits went halfway and passed enabling legislation, but have yet to impose any actual caps. So this is where the Sunshine List does become handy. Last year, there were 181 people who made more than $418,000 in total compensation, up 35 people from 2013, or about 24%. Paying those people alone costs the province $91 million a year. So the Sunshine List does provide some important insights, but let's remember it's not perfect. I'm Csanady for the National Post.